Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new then welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie and this is hobby hangout number 5, 6, maybe 7, I don't know, couldn't tell you, but this is hobby hangout and I decided to make one of these because I noticed that I got a lot of new people here since I posted my last video, and I thought, well, I can make one of these and just talk a bit about the beginning of my Space Wolf army, show you guys some of my models, talk about what the next few weeks are going to be looking like on my channel, and also to apologize to all of the orc players that subscribed for orcs because I'm getting very carried away with Space Wolves right now. So first, yes, so I will be returning to orcs eventually. I just don't know when. I am having so much fun right now with this new army that I've started, and I'm the kind of person who has multiple projects going at once all the time, and then I just kind of loop around every couple weeks or a month or whatever it may be. So yeah, and also with this channel I try to just keep it authentic as possible, just basically showing you guys what it is I'm working on. It really just is another facet of the hobby for me, so I don't want it to feel like a job. So I just want to paint what I want to paint, and I appreciate that people care a lot. I've gotten a lot of messages about it, so thanks for caring. But yeah, I will be painting orcs eventually, but right now it's just all about Space Wolves for me. So yeah, that is that. I want to show you guys the beginnings of my army. You guys already knew from the last video that I was going to start a Space Wolf army. You have already seen my Hounds of Mordecai. I just finished them a couple days ago. You have seen all of these guys already from my last video. Dude, did you see that? Oh my god. Okay, no big deal. We'll glue it back on. Why did that happen? I've been handling them quite a bit and that's never happened. Okay, well, this dude's arm just popped off. Have to fix him. Sorry, guy. And then I just finished my pack leader. I'm pretty happy with how he came out. There's a huge mold line down the side of his face. Normally I have my husband look over, like after I clean it up, I have him look over it before I prime it because he can always find more than me for some reason. And I didn't ask him to look over this guy, and this is what happens. There's this huge line right down the side of his face. I hope this is in focus. I can't really tell. Let me see. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, I'm happy with how he came out. I used some slate for his base, which is new. It's the first time I've used it, and I really like the weight that it has. So I think I'll be using those for the rest of my guys. I can't believe his arm just popped off like that. That was wild. Okay, anyway, the other thing I wanted to show you was my Blade Guard Ancient here. This guy I'm proud of because this is my first time doing freehand on the banner here, and this is also my first time doing any sort of, I don't want to necessarily call it a conversion because I didn't change anything drastic. I changed the banner, I added a wolf tail, and I added a wolf pelt. So I just wolfed them up a little bit. I'm just checking to see if this is in focus. It's never in focus. There we go, that's much better. So I just added a couple little wolfy bits and I'm happy with them. I really wanted to make a let's try video of the freehand, but I got scared because I didn't think it was going to come out well, and I just wasn't in the mood to embarrass myself. I used to be in that mood a lot, and lately as I'm reaching a wider and wider audience, I'm not as much anymore. But yeah, so I'm very happy with him. I wanted to do a full unit of Blade Guard, but they're so detailed. I'm just not feeling the detail lately. I'm really into just simple, focusing on color placement and things like that, and trying to make my non-metallic metal better. It's okay, like you can tell it sells as gold, but it's like I want to just take it up a notch and start thinking about color reflections and how that would work into the metallic bits, and I don't know. Anyway, so this is my guy, and yeah, I'll finish the unit of Blade Guard eventually, but for now we just have him, and I think he's standalone anyway. And then, as you guys know from my last video, I did order this Dreadnought. This is the Murder Fang, and I have to say I'm very happy with this thing. I have 2 Dreadnoughts, this one and another one, and this one made me so tired. Like, I really enjoyed it, but it was tiring. Like, I had some serious Dreadnought fatigue after this. And I try to do some OSL, like, I'm trying. I'm out here trying, you know, but I'm trying to level up, and I don't like plateauing. I always try to get better, and I think this model pushed me to do that. Really happy with it. But yeah, so that is the beginning of my little army. We're in the humble beginnings, and I'm really happy about it. So I just like looking at it. I just want to look at it. I don't, yeah. Also, hold on. Let me see, where did I put it? Oh yeah. I started on my first Intercessor. This was from yesterday in my online class. I started painting this, and I'm just messing around. So what I do is, when starting a new unit, the first guy I do by itself just as a test out what the color scheme is going to look like, and test out the way I want to do things, and then I paint the next bunch of guys in the unit, and then I save the leader of the unit for last, because, you know, you want him to look the best. But I started this, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I feel like the armor is a little bit, I need to highlight it a bit more. I want it to match this, so I have a little bit of ways to go. But I'm liking the red shoulder pad. I think I want to make the shadows on this more purpley. I don't know, I'm just messing around, but I'm loving how plain these are. They're not very detailed, which, like I said, is what I've been in the mood to paint recently. I hate painting guns. Does anyone else hate painting guns? I just find them to be so, they're hard to get the edge highlighting done. They're just, it's hard. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a little bit of a sloppy painter recently, and you have to be crisp with your lines, and edge highlighting is not my thing, as you know. But yeah, so I'll be doing 5 Intercessors. Speaking of Intercessors, so this is kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about as well. I got a lot of questions about different Space Marine chapters from people who liked my method for my Space Wolves and wanted me to tell them, like, oh, if you were going to paint Salamanders or Imperial Fists or whatever, what colors would you use? So I decided what I would do is do a series of videos in which I paint a series of Intercessors from different chapters, and I'm not going to get attached, and I'm not going to start a whole bunch of new armies. I'm really into my Space Wolves right now. Like, seriously, I know I always say that, but like this time for real, I'm not gonna do that whole thing. But I'm curious myself, like, if I was going to start a Blood Angels army, what would they look like, or, you know, whatever. So I had you guys tell me which chapters you wanted to see on Instagram, and I went through those, and the top 4 were Ultramarines, Imperial Fists, Salamanders, Black Templars, and there was one other one. I don't remember. I was gonna do top 4, but I might do top 5. I don't know. I'll have to go look at the results again. But so those will be coming, and my 1 year on YouTube is coming up. It'll be February 11th. I have a special video planned for that. And yeah, is there anyone else doing new year, new army? I originally thought that hashtag was stupid. I was like, I start new armies all the time. It doesn't have to be a new year. But it so happened that, yeah, like January was the month of the Space Wolf for me. So yeah, what are you guys working on? Let me know, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.